Power Up Alpharetta with your hosts, Lauren and Ashley. AHS TV presents The Morning Show.
Power Up Alpharetta, I'm Lauren Admovich, and I'll be your host for this portion of The Morning Show. If you are interested in running for Student Council Class Representative or serving on the leadership team, you must enroll in the leadership class, which is only available during 4B lunch. All students interested must see Ms. Vayon in room 2210 as soon as possible.
Hey Alpharetta, my name is Ethan and this is Artist of the Week. This week we'll be looking at a DJ known as Mimosa. Mimosa makes electronic music, mostly of which is trap. Trap is a genre of electronic music which is characterized by its 808 kick drums and hi-hats, and it's influenced heavily by southern rap. Mimosa's newest album, Future Trill, was just recently released and can be downloaded for free off of his website. Mimosa played at the Georgia Theater February 21st, and you can count on him coming back. Now we'll take a quick look at one of his songs. That's all for this week. You stay classy, Alpharetta.
Students, you will notice that you do not have the ability to select the work, program, youth apprenticeship, or peer facilitation in your home access options. This is due to the fact that these programs are application only. If you are interested in one of these courses, please see Mr. Alexander in the main office for work program, Mr. Katzenberg in 1273 for youth apprenticeship, or Mr. Garrett in 1220 for peer facilitation. Grad Bash seniors, please check the website for very important information regarding the Grad Bash trip. Stick around, Raiders, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
What's up, Alpharetta? I'm Thomas Miason, and I'm here with What Happens Next. We'll be back later in the show to see the results. Alpharetta, can you guess what happens next?
Hey, this is Joe Beatty, and you're watching Tech Center. The infamous Pirate Bay that said to give people access to illegal downloads claimed to be running their servers from North Korea after getting removed from Norway. However, that whole thing is a hoax. The site is actually being run from an unknown location in Southeast Asia. This whole situation could become true soon, as North Korea has always had an anti-Hollywood stance. ISPs are now the new internet police. A new law makes it completely illegal for your internet service providers to spy on what you do on the internet, and potentially cut you off completely if they suspect you've gone on any file-sharing sites. This measure is meant to curb illegal music downloading. This is Joey Beatty, and you've been watching Tech Center. Keep on teching, Alpharetta.
Check out the rest of this clip to see if you're right. Were you able to guess what happened next? If you have any funny videos, feel free to email them to ahsmorningshow@gmail.com.
Anderson, and this is News of the Weird. This week's story is about a couple who decided to go cliff diving. Such an activity requires a lot of trust. Now, let's see what went down, specifically her. In the words of Taylor Swift, it is clear they are never getting back together. I'm Laura Anderson, and this is News of the Weird.
Hey Raiders, I'm Ashley Marshall, and I'll be your host for this week's portion of the morning show. If you need a one-semester elective next year, think about international affairs. Coach Floyd will be teaching it. The deadline for completing the Career Technology Youth Apprenticeship application is quickly approaching. Interested students must be rising seniors and must have taken 2 courses in Career Tech Pathway. Interested students are encouraged to speak to Mr. Kasterberg in room 1274. The deadline for completing an application is March 30th. If you were a Governor Honors finalist and attended the GHP Summer Program in 10th or 11th grade, please see Ms. Itown in Counseling Suite 1320 for information on how to order a GHP graduation cord.
Hello ladies, I want to ask you a question today. My friend lately has been lonely, and ladies, please, I'll present to you Blake Gibson.
Why do girls who want to go to prom decide to buy their prom dresses before they have a date?
Maybe because they want to be prepared, or...
I mean, they don't need a date to go to prom anyway. Go by yourself for a party.
That's awkward.
Why do girls complain about not having prom dates when they come to school looking like this?
If they want to get asked to prom, they should probably fix themselves up before.
They should honestly be able to look like King Kong or the Predator and still get asked to prom.
Why do girls dress up so much for high school?
Have you ever heard the saying, dress to impress?
Well, I never dress to impress. I just dress.
You can see that.
Where do babies come from?
Okay, well, you have a mommy and you have a daddy, and they love each other
stop.
so...
Why do girls go to the bathroom together?
It's just like the natural thing to do.
Why won't Casey Annexted go to prom with Kevin Igbear?
Well, some girls don't know a good thing when they see him.
My friend Ryan Kobeck wants to know why girls don't meet him in person.
Probably because they don't want to be a victim of catfish.
Hey Alpharetta, I'm Joey Badeep, and I'll be bringing you your SAT words for this week. We are going to kick off this week with pedantic, which means putting unnecessary stress on minor or trivial points. Indolent, which means disliking or avoiding work. Fervor, which means great warmth of emotion. And last, we're rounding off this week's words with defamation, which means detraction, libel, or slander.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
That's all for this week. I've been your host, Joey Badeep. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, Raiders.